Alright, taking another one from Rising Dusk's pool here. It's my least favorite combo in the game, Tethys Drags. This is the first one I could find going as far back in his Discord. Looks like Opal has beaten it. I don't know who submitted it, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. I mean, even in a non-curse scenario, this is usually just a horrible combo for me. I'm convinced if you just run this combo over and over again, most of the runs are going to suck. Regardless of RNG, there's just not much. It's like the worst secondary and the worst primary mixed together, and on top of that, they don't synergize at all. They anti-synergize almost completely. I mean, what outside of like Paraffin Enforcer Sweeper is there that actually is good between these two? I guess you can reform Tethys, but you have to get molded, and you have to get it like holdover probably. God, these starters are not too good either. I don't know what's better, artifact first or what. Yeah, just Chillwind is obvious choice here. It just sucks to start with Siphon, man. It's such a useless card ring. I think this card is one of the most overrated cards in the game, and I don't even think it's rated well. I think it's low-key just so bad. Like, in the context of Ring 1, it limits what I can do. Like, I absolutely can't take this now. Right? Unless I get some god tier artifact here. Which I wouldn't say these are. I mean, I guess you could do Votive Key Tethys. That's weird, but it's kinda okay, but it's really bad at drags. Suppose I should check the map. Merchant Magic's basically untakeable without a unit draft with Tethys. So really it's Stygian, which means maybe we get Incant, maybe we don't. Even if we get Incant, it's not that strong in this combo because you got all these damn drags. And if I take Votive Key, there's even less Incants, right? Wing Steel is probably okay. With drags it certainly is. With Energy Siphons, I guess it's okay too. It only sucks if I draw into Titan's Tooth, but I just don't think I'm going to take a Votive Key, and there's no way I can take Divine Horde. I mean, look at this. I'd have to hit Titan's Tooth right at the right time. Or just luck into, like... Yeah, it's too risky. This is why Tethys sucks. You literally can't ever take that Divine Horde, basically, unless you really want to risk it. Even with Chillwind. Like, this would be horrible if I took the Horde. It's the worst troop for it, worst boss. Like, I can't even take this, probably. Like, I mean, what if I just draw 2 Deadweights and 2 Energy Siphons? Then I literally can't put my unit down. And it's pretty low roll to do that. Most likely I can put my unit down, right? But, I don't know. Not really. I guess I'll do it. I mean, what if I just draw, like, drag 2 Deadweights and an Energy Siphon? That's still pretty bad, but at least I can go bottom floor. Just block the hit. I think this is doable. God. It also has no unit draft, which also sucks. So yeah, already pretty cursed. I think I can justify a top here. We can put that there, take 2 of them out. Hey look, Energy Siphon. It's useless. At best, it's another Frozen Lance. That's it. And there's no way that we can get this. And even now I'm like, am I gonna lose a fucking unit here or what? Well, Okay, let's try to... Yeah, I do want to get that. Get all the money that I can. Oh look, Titan's Tooth, unplayable. Shocking. Can't even get through any of this. Oh man, Tethys, I am gonna have trouble not just complaining left and right about this damn run. Here, that can die. Do that. There's just no way I ever kill that. Okay, unfortunately, like, I kind of have to play this here. It's the only way I can take out the backliner. So again, just the objectively harder boss strikes again, because kills my draw, hurts my pyre. Oh, cool. I guess this was inevitable. So look at that. Even with supposedly the best path, I'm still gonna almost die. That's Tethys. No shards taken. Still just nearly dead. And I don't think not taking the trial would have changed much there. So we don't have conduit. Maybe we end up with it. I have a Titan's Tooth. I think we just take the offering token and pray for an incant unit. You never know with these cursed seeds. If it's egg stapler, you know you're not getting an incant unit, but this is not egg stapler. These suck too. By the way, I've had thoughts about Dripfall that I actually think it's kind of overrated, particularly with dregs. I think it's great with primitive mold, but here's why I don't think it's good at dregs. It's because it occupies a spot that enables Melting Remnant as a clan. Because if you don't hit Molded, if you don't hit Burnout Extension in your first 2 rings, you could technically hit both of those items later in the run, but it's unlikely and hard to really plan for, because you got to pick your, you got to pick your banner units early, first 3 to 4 rings, right? So even though Dripfall in a vacuum is good, the fact that it occupies, like Dripfall doesn't do anything for your game plan typically. It's just kind of a good value card. You can make it part of your game plan sometimes if you want to overstack your own floor, or if you want like Holdover Dazed as like an answer to Patient or Divinity. But other than that, it generally just means like looking at this draft, I can't take a draft here. This is why Drake's secondary sucks. I could easily take that draft if I had Primitive Mold, right? Which also means, I don't know, it's hard for me to articulate, but basically just seeing this draft on top of starting with the Dripfalls just means I know I can't really realistically even plan for taking a Remnant. Not that it's an option here anyway, because it's attached to the Merchant of Magic. But now I'm locked into Stygian, which I basically have to hit incant. Even Silliphite with the current deck is horribad. Like horribad. If the Siphons are bad, certainly Silliphite's bad. And yeah, I have to get incant to even have a chance, and it's not even that good of a chance because incant right now, if you look at my deck, not that good. Dripfall's not even that good of an incant card for most of the game because there's usually not a good target for it, and forcing a target with it isn't good, so often it is actually a dead weight. It's obviously great late game. Be pretty good here. I don't know though, third Dripfall seems iffy, like could just take this Tomb. I think I have to take Tomb, Dripfall, or skip. It's very unlikely I make the draft work into anything. Tethys, I should just not do Tethys runs. This is legitimately just torture for me. And dregs, it's the combo of it. This is just the worst combo. It is not a fun combo at all to play. There's nothing fun in this combo. And like the challenge of it isn't even fun. I don't know. Drip fall though, huh? I don't know. I think a third one is just too much. Maybe it's not, I don't know. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it is. Quick. It's an expensive quick. It's usually could be okay in a sweeper, I guess. There's an incant unit though. It's obviously not the one we want to see. We'll take it though. I could just lock in a Heartstone. We'd rather have a Runestone though. I'll definitely hit that steel. This steel is slightly better than this. These are pretty even here. The steel's worse than that. The steel's good. So there's not, you know, steel, and then none of the other steels are like must hits. Well, the final one is probably a must hit. Just trying to think if I should lock in this Heartstone right now. It's not what you want, but it works. I could just go Heartstone quick, and if I do actually put a good incant deck together and get like a guard the unnamed infusion, or maybe a Siren of the Sea. Those would be the two I'd want. I guess I could do a Wickless Baron if it's available. You know, here, maybe here. Just thinking of like, I need additional like defensive scaling. Like quick is defense in a way, but not when you're just single striking. If I re-roll, I'm 1 out of 3ing for multi-strike, but I'm also re-rolling for Runestone at a certain extent, right? So it's not like a pure 1 out of 3. There's Strength Stone, Battle Stone, Heartstone, Runestone, and Burnout Stone. I don't know the math there. I should learn the math on what that is to get any one particular 25 buck upgrade. I don't know. I think because I have these, I might as well re-roll here and just see what comes up. No, obviously we'll take the multi-strike. I guess we're committing to this maybe. Kind of inclined to. So now we just want some sort of defense. Do I take that? I probably would want the gold for this. Yeah, we could do that. We're gonna want gold. We're gonna want to remove stuff. The spikes, huh? It's pretty brutal. Oh man, I should have locked in that 25 health. This is gonna be really hard. Damn. Like, yeah, there's no way I can take the spikes. We might just be dead here. I don't know why I didn't just lock in the health. Because then no health came up. It's like the worst possible scenario. Like, I would have settled for Battlestone. Should have just done the health. Not locking, and again, the Titan's Tooth is just fucking useless. Oh. Again, Drip Fall's useless here. Look, I can't use it as an incant. It's completely irrelevant here. I think Drip Fall is overrated. Okay, at least we killed that. Hard to know what's better here. I think this is better. I don't want any damage at all on the Siren if I can help it. Okay, now I can actually get some use out of this. Okay. We'll get all these things out, I guess. Steward. I don't want to get Ember Drained, I don't think. Let's just get that out of there. If I can get a Steward, I can get a Steward. If not... Okay, we do have a Steward. Come on, dude. Titan's Tooth, man. We somehow make it through without taking any damage, though. It's on a razor sharp edge here, though. I don't have any heavy hitting spells, so like these could fill that gap. But the Offering Token is such a good incant card, and if I have two of them, maybe I can actually play Titan's Tooth. I'm leaning toward Offering Token. It's also a very good like spell chain target if I get that. It's a good holdover target. Though I'm not hitting that Merchant of Magic up. That Merchant of Magic could get hit. This one could get hit. Doesn't have to. This one's like 50-50. This one probably doesn't get hit. It's like only one for sure magic. Not even necessarily for sure. Probably, but not for sure. So not that high a chance of holdover. But I think I'll just take this. I don't know, maybe I should have took some damage. I would normally want a tomb, but I don't know. I guess it does open up Endless decently. Hurts the incant. Whiplash, probably not doable at this point, unfortunately. I mean, without a holdover, it's my last Ring 2 draft. I'm not going to really be able to just play Whiplash willy-nilly. Hurts my incant, but it does open up Endless as a pretty good thing here, and just might want it. Can help me survive. Quick again. I mean, I could put quick here if it's like a Guard of the Unnamed. Unfortunately, those aren't really good for me at all. Those are by far the worst ones I could have got. The Temple, that is. But Siren of the Sea, that's interesting. Oh, what to do here? One health per incant if I put it into this Nameless Siren. It's not a lot. Certainly not a lot. But it does give me more offense, which might be okay into Chased. I'm just thinking, like, could I do quick and do this Siren? And would I do it, like, right now? It does put me... It does make Talos quite harder. It doesn't necessarily upgrade my situation. I could take this. I mean, I'll take this. There's no way I'm taking that awful unit. I'm just trying to think what I should do here. Like, I don't have to necessarily merge them. Not yet, at least. I'm thinking, like... I could put quick on the Nameless Siren and, like, 25 health here. Then I have a dedicated tank, and I could Hellvent the Siren if I don't find like a guard unnamed here. I'd still probably want a guard, but I could Hellvent the Siren and then fuse one of them into the nameless Siren so that it can survive top if I have to, or just general like okay infusion into it to give it to some survivability, right? Survive sweep, survive spikes, have extra hits into relentless. I think I like all that, so I will do that. I'm gonna put quick here now. I'll put 25 health here. I will reroll since Siren is a dedicated tank, kinda. I'll reroll for Runestone. Perfect. So we'll do that. This is a strong board at the moment. This is just horrible here, though. Like, these are just absolutely not what I want to see. Oh, God. Well, that was lucky. I don't think we'll actually get to make use of that, but sure, I'll take it. Alright, well, anything else? Definitely not. I think we're pretty actually strong here. If I can get a conduit, this is looking good. What do you know? Titan's Tooth. Useless again. What do you know? Energy Siphon. Useless again. God, I am getting ever so lower on Titan's Tooth. God, this incant deck though, huh? This incant deck though. Jesus. Oh, there's no use anywhere I put this. Well, that was stupid. I just gave him 25 health for no reason. I'm too tilted to think straight. I need to do better on that front. Let's daze you. I think this deck's still going to struggle without incant because I kind of have to take draw. And I really have to remove units. If I Hellvent, I may have to not Hellvent here because I kind of need to hit every vortex. I can Hellvent here and still... Yeah. I don't know. I just hope we find a guard of the unnamed. And again, Dripfall just doesn't end up making any sense here. Can we finally start to incant? You want to know which one I'll draw? I can guarantee you which one I'm going to draw. I can guarantee it. See? Like, Jesus, dude. Look, Dripfall, useless as ever. You know what? I'm not going to give Dripfall or Titan's Tooth the satisfaction of being played. You guys have been literally worse than Frozen Lance on this run, and that's... like, pathetic. Like, you guys are pathetic. And you know what? I'm not even gonna play it. You don't deserve to get played. If you're gonna just never actually help me during the fight, you get the timeout chair. I guess Deep Offering could technically work with Titan's Tooth if I ever draw it at the right time. Wickless Recruitment would be a free incant. Intent on Death is probably a no-go. Technically could play with that, but that's not good enough. That'd be weird if I get like a Legion. I like couldn't really make Legion of Bombs work. I'd have to get definitely some reform or something endless. Okay, this song is annoying. Please no lyrics. This is actually just a bit too much for me at the moment. Let's go to like the... This breakbeat is like too intense for me right now. Let's go to some relaxing SNES music. There we go. So free incant or deep offering. I mean, there's really nothing I can do with Flickless Recruitment other than have it be a free incant. Maybe I get rid of Ember Drain every now and then, just from top 4 play. It's not like it does anything against Pyre Wings, which I'm gonna run into. This though has some upside. I could still end up with, you know, sap token or just Conduit in general would benefit from this because I could just get a new hand, play 0 costs. So I think I will do a deep offering for the upside and just probably a better pick. Oh shit. Damn, Lodestone Totem. Oof. Yikes. That is awkward. There's also Guard. I don't know what that other unit is there. I don't even see what that is. I refuse to look at it. These Hellvents are just immediate, which makes it a little tough to do the Lodestone. I would definitely have to, like, put Siren into it, I think. Even that's a little iffy. Mark of Invasions are still an issue. I definitely have to take an Ember upgrade if I do this. I suppose the other option, I don't usually do this, but like, I could just put the Lodestone into the Siren. I couldn't really justify putting it into this Siren though. Maybe I could. It's iffy. Honestly, I wish I could take both of these, because I could work with that. I could put just... I'd be fine with a light sap. You don't always have to go so hard on Lodestone. I just like to, because I think it's such a generally guaranteed win. See, this is where I wish I'd be better off without the quick here, because I could just slot, like, Runestone here, then go like double Lodestone or triple Lodestone, and then I'm good. This is tough. I don't actually know what the best call here is. I think I do take the Lodestone. I mean, it is pretty much one of the best cards in the game. It's just you gotta know how to do it, and well, I could go here. It just feels bad to give up my pretty good dedicated tank here to make a pretty flimsy Lodestone Totem, but I can immediately get 2 of them, and they'll be incanting. I still want initial health. I do have to hit some steals and, you know, hit some stuff on them. This is so awkward. I think I will do it. And I think I will put the Siren into it and just Helven it immediately. I can get... I could potentially get 3 of them. I don't know that Nameless Siren can justifiably remain on the floor, which feels weird, but like without additional... other option is I could put I could Hellvent the Siren right now. Not Hellvent the Lodestone, but I could fuse one of them. And then at this one I could fuse the remaining Siren of the Sea into the Nameless Siren. And go Hellvent the fused Lodestone. And then I have 2 Siren, Tethys, and Pray for Conduit. I think that works. I could also just do the guard there, I don't know, but I do kind of just generally... I have to take Ember here though, because I have to go top, and I will be Ember drained. It's just how it goes. I might be able to find something there too that changes it. I don't know what it would be. Not that shit. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is Hellvent the Siren of the Sea right now. So that I have 1 to put into this Lodestone and 1 to put into the Siren. I think this makes sense. And I'll put 1 in now. To, I think, the Lodestone Totem. There's no, like, sweeper or anything here. I think this makes sense. This Lodestone's going to be very hard to keep alive otherwise. We actually don't have that high of shards. I could... Let's see if we're getting Conduit. No. Well, I'd still like to get a point if I could. This is probably just better. Like, right now, having Chillwind on the floor... is good, actually, still. Is it? I don't know. I think with the Nameless Siren, I don't really need Chillwind, actually. It still just doesn't get played that often. I could do this, though. There's that one Merchant of Magic that'll probably hit. And if this is at 0, I can draw into it, still play it. I could get a Consumer move. I think I like this. It does put me to 50. Let's take 25 more here and then 15. So that put me to 60, 75. I'd probably take that. I don't think I need to do that, actually. Yeah, let's just do that. Spell Shield doesn't mean anything here, I don't think. Not really, at least. Not that I need the money, but this is such a... just a non-trial, I would say. Alright, we're going to play the Dreg first in case we draw in a Lodestone. Or that, I suppose. Is this the right call here? I actually think this is better, right? Yeah, Titan's Tooth, you lose again. I don't know, maybe Titan's Tooth sucks. For this fight, is this better than Lodestone? I mean, it might be. Because I have it right now and I have incants to make. Yeah, we'll just do this for now. I don't think I need... Okay. Screw you too, I guess. Oh, cool. 3 deadweights. This deck is mostly deadweights. It's rare that you get a deck with so many deadweights in it, you know what I'm saying? Oh look, another deadweight. Yeesh. This is awkward. Lodestone might have been better. I don't know. Please draw a Titan's Tooth or something. Oh no. Let's go... There. What's next? I could die here, though. Okay, there we go. helps. Titan's Tooth actually did pretty good there. Okay, we need to drip fall somebody. This guy? I'm curious as to how the dude with 5 health didn't die to frostbite. I'll have to check the footage on that one, because, yeah, no clue there. I swear we have like 50 actual dead, like, we have the, you know, the synthetic dead weights, but I swear we have like 50 actual dead weights, like this actual card here in the stack. Like, I feel like I'm drawing it every turn, 2 of them. I don't know, is that just me or what? Like, I'm pretty sure I am. Okay, well, we get through it. I'm glad I didn't take extra shards. That Crypt Builder wouldn't have done me any good. Or the, whatever you call it, Deep Offering. Don't think we want a Guardian Stone. It actually would have been better, though, than the Siren of the Sea infusion, all things considered. It would have. So, again, I'm just always making the wrong decisions. But yeah, we'll just take that. Golden Smoke is awkward. We do want a resin removal, though. Spikes removal is pretty good, considering it kind of wrecks us. Definitely have to go this way. We'll have the Lodestone here, and I think we'll put the Siren into the Nameless. It's awkward, though, honestly. Do I want Bone Shine or Bone Rattler? Like, Bone Rattler is not that bad. It is... Yeah, I'll take it. This is like the best situation for Bone Rattler. Yeah, I think I am going to do this. I do want these Lodestones on the floor, and this is the only way I can do this. So, Hellvent the Lodestone Totem. Definitely get rid of units. So many of them in the stack. It's ridiculous. So we have 75 shards. None of those are good. We'll take 15 at a Divine Horde. We just need 10 otherwise. Is Mark of Invasion bad here? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think there's any way this goes that poorly for us. This is awkward. Not gonna lie. It's like boom boom. I guess we have to go backline here. It's awkward. You gotta be kidding me, dude. You have to actually be kidding me. 1 out of 25 chance. So not only do I draw both banners at the start, I then draw into fucking Lodestone when I get Wing Steel. I guess I'm just never taking Wing Steel again. This thing has done nothing but fuck me over. This is really fucking annoying. Not having that extra Lodestone is just so shitty here. Like, we should have it, but now we don't. Cool. Fucking super cool, dude. We just do that. Yeah, useless drip fall. God damn, I am just in such a bad mood for this one. I apologize. Can't help the way that I am. Alright. There's no way I can actually kill that. I can do this. And then I can do that. Tinkin with my Nameless Siren here. With any luck, maybe I can draw back into Lodestone. Nope. Alright, we're guaranteed it here. We may just lose him here, though. Yeah, we're just gonna lose him here. Maybe not. Maybe I can actually... Yeah, just barely. Okay, props to Energy Siphon. It actually was good there. I will give props where props is due. Alright, Sap should wreck this guy. We just want to incant as many times here. Well, despite the abysmal draw order, we get through it. But that was just annoying as hell. It's a good thing we didn't run into any other group there. I think Harvesters would have destroyed us. And Stealth would have destroyed us. Probably Unnamed Tome. I don't know. Guardian's Amulet, maybe. It's maybe a little redundant. This is just better, I think. I don't have the luxury to take stuff to play off floor when I have this much trouble incanting, and these are just too expensive. By the way, I can't tell you how much better this deck would be if I had Forgotten Power instead of Frozen Lance. It would be a million times better, in all honesty. So we do want to get... You see how the problem of just not having initial health. I think we can hit this magic, but we do need to hit this steel. And Pyre health is good too. So health, we definitely want that. I will settle for a Battlestone on the other one. Definitely don't want Endless. More health. We'll put the more health on the one that has less health. Quick is completely unnecessary. We have more steals ahead of us. Cleansing water is great. Well, it's not great, but it's something. Eventually, we're just not going to have this on the floor if they're not going to grant us Conduit. We're just going to get another Lodestone Totem. Exploding Candle seems fine. I can actually take Refracting here, though. We need to get a Pyre buffer in case we... Like, say we do get Spike's mini-boss, and I miss the 50-50 and I just don't get resin removal in time, then I'm basically fucked. We gotta get rid of some of these units. We got all this money, let's put it to use. I'm actually gonna spend most of it here. Maybe the Tomb is bad, I don't know. Should probably get rid of the Tomb before the Drags. Drags at least has synergy with the Wing Steel. I'm not going to give the game an opportunity to fuck me here. And again, no need to give Wing Steel an opportunity to let me down again. Put the guy with the most health up there. Of course, this is not doing anything, but whatever. We take a hit. This is why I took the refracting lenses. Oops, should have done that first. Oh well. Got some good sap on the boss, that should be okay. I gotta get these drip falls out of here, man. They're so bad. And in this scenario, Bone Rattler is not good. But, god damn. Okay, we can do this probably. Yeah, do that. Maybe I shouldn't have took Bone Rattler, I don't know. It's a lot better if I didn't have Wing Steel and just a horrible deck. Again, it just seems like I have so many dead weights. I swear there are more than 2 in this deck, and I'm just like oblivious as to how it happened. I guess we gotta do this just to get that extra incant. And I will say I'll probably keep the drip falls, because eventually they're pretty playable, but yeah, I don't know. It was just annoying. Better off playing these. I might get rid of Titan's Tooth, actually. It really isn't doing anything for me. Of course, right as I say that, that happens. I guess I will say in that scenario, the lances were better than the Forgotten Powers would have been. Give credit where credit's due. I don't think I want the Siren's Song. I don't want any of these. I could get all the deadweights out with Sakrez. Yeah, I don't know. I think Siren's Song is a bit of a liability. It's like, if I play it before Wingsteel, it's not good. We skip it. And I think we need draw. In fact, I know we do. Alright, we can finally get some free removals. So... Might be okay to do this. It's not really all that good, in all honesty. I just want to get this down. We should check if we're getting conduit or not. Nope. I don't think Tethys is going to be on the floor then. She will here, but we're going to just get another Lodestone Totem and say fuck it to Tethys, I think. Let's get rid of that. Do I get rid of Titan's Tooth since I don't have conduit? Well, let's get rid of Dreg for now. But Titan's Tooth is probably next on the list. I could just get gold, which I actually want here. Now I'm at 100 and I don't have to force any other shards if I don't want to. Double stack is honestly not that good. Alright, let's just fight. This is where Goodwill went down. Spell Shield is fine. Hopefully 2 Lodestone is enough to take on these Shade Wings. Oh god, please don't fuck me over here. Okay, I can deal with that. Definitely not going to play that though. Alright, we have our guys in play at least. Let's hold all this. Here, Titan's Tooth is pretty good. Jesus, those guys got enough health? Let me know if they don't. I'm trying to think if I should like hold that for a better turn. I think so. Wow, I gotta say, Cleansing Water technically putting in a lot of work here. Even though I don't really need it. Yeah, I'm gonna to try to hold that, if possible, for a better turn. Like here, I don't need it. If I could get it for the boss, it'd be the best. But I guess if I draw it here, I'll just play it. Yeah, I'll just play it. Because I can't redraw it. Might as well just get a bunch of these. Alright. Ice Empire's probably okay. Sacred Wicks is 0 cost. Yeah, I think we want one more totem, and that should put us over the edge. Horrible. This could technically be okay. It might get us out of some sticky Lodestone situations. Could just put this in instead of being greedy. I think that's fine. And we'll Hellvent that one since it just has a ton of health. And is there anything worth taking here? I would say that a spell chain offering token is not worth it. And the rest of the money will go to removals, of which we can't make that many. Can make just enough here. Is there anything else here worth taking? Not really. Maybe the guild marker, the math might have worked out for me since I'm so expensive. A $300 removal. I've never actually hit that cap before, I think. Apparently that's a cap. But, yep, we'll try to do it here. Pretty sure we got it. Just gotta remember to not play Tethys on the floor. Uh-oh. I'll tell you what, we can just do this. Oh, I fucked that up. Alright, Ember Drain for no reason at all. Well, this is what I want to do anyway. Oh, that's so stupid. Why did I do that? So I can guarantee this if I just do this. This is gonna hurt. Actually, it didn't hurt that bad. But we should be good from here on out. We are A-okay. Try to get so much sap here that there's nothing that... I guess she halves her sap every turn is the shitty thing. This is why I need 3 of them though. Like, I do think 3 is the magic number if you don't have a really... Unless you have a stellar incant deck, right? Which we just don't have. Trying to get every incant that I can because I'm going to need them. I'm losing my rage. This, look at that. He had 18 sap, now he has 3. Chased is just an asshole. can finally build up our stuff, but it hopefully will be enough. And we're drawing kind of our good turn here, unfortunately. At least we get the deadweights out, though. It'd be devastating if I had drawn those this next round. Like, I really need the sap to hit. Looks like I didn't actually need it to hit. Alright. I think that's going to be the hardest fight. I don't think Divinity will be harder. Unless I just get screwed out of, like, a massive screw out of the Lodestones or something. That's good. We could actually do this here. Yeah, I'm down with that. Alright, so Divinity's sapped for good. And we'll just get this guy in, and the rest can just be history. Alright, we're good to go. Nothing can stop us. Could save that if it's the whatever you call it boss. I think that's fine. Or just for an extra incant. It is that boss, so we're just gonna make it so we don't get scourges. Oops, I fucked that up, but kinda doesn't end up mattering because I have so much sap. I guess I'll technically take a hit here. But we got enough pyre buffer that it's fine. Well, that was a pretty bad turn. Hopefully we don't die here. Actually, I was fine. Didn't realize that much sap was fine. Like I said though, we managed to just massively keep low rolling. We get the objectively harder boss there. We get this, obviously the 1 out of 3 that could actually pose a problem for us. And we don't get the cleansing water hit. So hopefully we at least get, I guess we're guaranteed to get resin removal. So hopefully we don't have to like play it off floor here. We don't, so that's at least good. We will have to play it off floor here though, most likely. Yeah, we'll just do that. That's fine. Would have liked to have played it here, but can't win them all, can ya? Got 121 sap on the boss. Alright, we navigate this awful fight. I will take it. I guess we could have been fine there too. Just for good measure, you know. Horrible last turn, but luckily we didn't need a good last turn. We got 145 sap on the boss, that'll do. Do have a 500 damage backliner too, that helps. The reason you need that though is because of that spikes boss. We would have been fine here because we had resin removal. But if we didn't, we would have absolutely needed this siren, because, you know, we took it down to enough that we would have only took a few hits. Otherwise, trust me, if you just do Lodestone totems, 1 out of 3 times, aka 100% of the time, you'll get screwed by that Spikes boss and caught by surprise. Because if you can't do enough damage to it, Spikes will actually kill your pyre from full health. So that was an awkward one, but they always are, the Tethys. Didn't give us Conduit. Gave us good banners, I will say. Good banners and good upgrades for them. No complaints there. But yeah. Even this would be so blessed on any other combo, typically, right? Definitely would have been blessed with Soulguard. Would have been blessed with anything other than Drags. I guess Queen's Imps would run into the same problem, but Queen's Imps at least are in Hellhorn, so I'd actually get good cards. That could just trump any of this, potentially. Just a simple fledgling up on Endless would do the trick. But, yep, I will take it. It's a win. I would say that was cursed. It's rare to say that when Lodestone Totem is offered, right? But it was not an easy run at all. And it was a very frustrating run. Let's see what everybody else did. Full Frostbite, just the same. I don't remember seeing. She must have found that on a different route than we went, the Waxer Snuffer. She probably didn't do the Hell Vent. I remember I did want to take that one route, but I had to do a Hell Vent with what I ended up with. So she did just end up with this, although she was... So she didn't do the Quick, but did a Runestone, probably overstacked at the Bone Shine event for the +10. This on Endless with double Waxers, or it's not Endless. Well, it is with Votive Key. Huh. Also found that, which we didn't find. That would have been really good for our deck, by the way. So definitely, obviously, this is completely different than ours. There's no Lodestone. It was no need of it, really, because she just had enough damage with the double Siren here. And then pretty good upgrades and stuff like that. I'm curious about the Wicklash, though. I feel like that wouldn't really do much here, but maybe it was just a speculative pick. Yeah, well, it did better than mine. Not against Shadewing, so... But yeah, pretty smooth otherwise. Although, probably earns almost all of those points just from the, you know, the 15 extra shards and the flank kill and not taking 32 damage. So the last Divinity, like, got like double points than I got there. Otherwise, we were pretty even, I would say. Goodwill Barbecue. Ugh, I don't like that. Like, what's this gonna get you? Unless you have a holdover Wicklash, this just doesn't make sense, I would say. I'd recommend committing to that like that in this combo. It's just, Coccalia isn't good in this combo unless you have like Firelight. Or if you know you already have like holdover Wicklash in hand, then maybe I do that, but this is like not gonna do very good for you. This is okay, but I don't know, I stick to it. I typically think Lodestone into 2 space units is not worth it. I'd much rather get, like, so for example, I'm guessing your floor was just Tethys and 2 of these because you can't fit the Coccalia on. I think you'd just be better off with 1 Siren and 3 Lodestones. You know, you're gonna get much more sap. You still have the unit to finish a mini boss or the boss. That's all you need. You just need the 1 Siren, you know, the 1 backliner, and then you got the 3 Lodestone totems. You get so much more sap out of it. So that's, I think, I mean, otherwise, like, it's pretty powerful. Like, it's a little high on shards. Not really. I mean, I actually had 100 at this point, so it's not like you're that high on shards necessarily. This is powerful, I guess. This is technically powerful. But yeah, I think you have... I mean, you technically have the same sap I would have had for the Shade Wings, so... I don't know. I don't know where this... The Colcalia wouldn't have helped. You got a priority draw unit that just isn't doing anything for you. I don't think the Vetivery does much. Could have just got... I think this is up against some spell that I took. Vetivery just doesn't do anything in this deck. I mean, honestly, actually, it came up too late, but I would say if there is a unit I might put Lodestone into, it'd be this one, because it actually is only 2 Ember at that point. And, you know, the Endless is whatever, but it'd be less Ember and still 1 pip, so that would actually be an okay one. But yeah, obviously that's just not realistic on this run. I mean, the quick, I don't think did you any good. I wonder what route you ended up with to not get a multi-strike. Like, I don't know, I think if you saw this multi-strike, it should have just gone on that Aimless Siren. I'm sure if they had multi-strike instead of this Colcalia, it'd be fine. I don't know though, it's like a pretty good deck otherwise. It seems like it should have beat Shade Wings, but maybe just not having the multi-strike wasn't enough for the boss. Looks like he died to the boss. Also, this over... I think you would have got more from the Deep Offering. Okay, maybe that could have helped set up a better boss turn or something. Tough to say for sure. And then Able... Silophyte with Siren of the Sea. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Siren of the Sea into sweepers unless I have double incant artifact in hand. Even that's iffy, but I think 1/1 per incant is just... When you're using it as your sole carry, it's just not enough. But in the context that you have the Lodestone, it's fine, but the problem with these Lodestones is they're vanilla. They have 1 health each, no upgrades. I mean, there's a few problems that happened here, right? Like, I'm pretty sure there was a Merchant of Steel right before this fell, so keeping these at 1 is just bad. Now, this could have just been... Sorry. This could have just been a premature infusion, but if it wasn't, if you still had Siren when you had these in hand, I'd say this is a mistake. These Siren of the Sea would have been much better into Lodestone. And Silophyte could just honestly be removed at that point. You could technically, with a Frostbite Tethys, you could probably be fine. If you didn't end up with a better banner unit for the damage dealer, you could probably just use this. And maybe even consider going like 4 Lodestone Totems with the Siren infusion, if that's doable. There's technically a world where that would have been doable. But yeah, I think you had the start of something. I also, as much as I like Crushing Demise, I think it's just a little anti-game plan here. It's like, the goal here is to just set up your top floor and throw all incants up there. Randomly killing another unit is kind of a lack of confidence in your build type move, I think. Though, you know, true, it might have... I wouldn't say it's ever wrong, but I'd say just I don't like it. As good as this card is, I think it just doesn't fit the theme of what you're trying to do with the Lodestones here. Or an incant deck in general, I'd argue. I'd only take it as an emergency answer to the mini-bosses, but I already knew, at least with my deck, I guess with your deck it's not that clear because you don't have a Nameless Siren, but with my Nameless Siren, I knew I'd have an answer already to mini-boss, so I just don't need this. But yeah, that's mainly what I can think of. still think the Lodestone totem is a tale as old as time. I think the fact that we could do it in this setting where it's drags, no conduit, just not really necessarily that good of an incant setup, and it still just ends up winning, is proof that it's, if you navigate it properly, it's just foolproof. Like, there's just a few builds that are foolproof, I feel. Actually, that might be a good video idea if I can get more time one day. It'd probably be a while from now, but just like a list of like my top 5 foolproof builds. Like, this would be one. Transcendent with Queen's Imp would be one. It doesn't have to be like that in depth. I can just say the general outline of what kind of you go for and maybe do a little bit of math on why it's guaranteed. Maybe some pitfalls of each one, because it's like, it's easy to miss play, right, and end up losing. There's a few gotchas like Spike's mini boss and stuff, or just like with the Transcendent Queen's Imp, just not focusing on being able to sack your imps each turn can be a problem. Trying to think. Those are the two that come to mind as like foolproof, just really straightforward I win scenarios. There's probably some others, but Rat Trap probably goes in there. I'll have to give credit to Nate on that one, but it's definitely one that would be worth saying. So there's 3 already. I'll have to come up with the other 2. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.